Alright, so there's a thing that I learned about Super Bomberman art, and that is apparently me going into, other, and then basic settings, and then quick match restrictions, single platform only, so it disables crossplay, makes it so the laggy people that were, like, cheating go away because they were Switch users. So, they were literally making the loading for the game twice as long. I'm not even kidding. It was really bad. And that's why people were, like, going through my bombs and then, like, not blowing up because they were playing on Switch and lagging? Constant bomb torture, CBT. Come on, is there no one playing this game right now? All of the Japanese users are asleep. It's time for yellow. So this should load way faster. Let's see. Yeah, you see how quick that is? Fucking Switch. Oh, hey. I don't know if some of, like, the things here are bots. I swear I've seen pew 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 before, and I can't tell if they're a real person or not. You know? When you just got a hunch that some people don't exist? Oh, yes. I don't know, chat, do you exist? Like, you know, stuff like that happens, and then I'm just like, I can't tell if you're real. Wake up, Eva. This is a dream. Wake up. Oh, shit. It's like shit that I can do, like stuff like that they don't seem like they're a real human being, you know? Like they stood in that. They stood in that for how long? To be fair, tunnel vision is a thing, yes, but here's the thing, I've seen those names before. Like, I queue at them and I get matched up with those names over and over and over and over that I think that they're actually bots. Like, I don't think there's 64 players. I think they're literally bot players that they set up for the infrastructure. See, we'll see, because like I said, I've run into them before over the yeah, they might be filler bots. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna search again. Let's see if we find them again. That's why I don't know if they're filler bots or not, but like they play really strange, you know? They're also bronze rank, and they've been bronze S. Or bronze 5, I should say. It looks like, always looks like an S to me. They've been bronze 5, which is the lowest rank, for a week. That's why I'm sus. Don't fucking know. I've been saying sus before Among Us. Sussy. Yes! Yes, these are bots! I've gotten matched up with these players before! These are all bots! Exactly! Marimo-chan, Ingrid, and then the whatever. They use the same exact characters every single time, too. Watch. They try their best. And then look how they run. These are all bot players. And she just walked through the bombs, though. is the thing that I'm like, what the fuck about some of these bots? How they move erratically. What? Oh, did one of my bombs bounce to me? Hold on. God damn it! I got stuck on my own bomb. I tried to pick up and throw! But yeah, they're totally bots. Cause watch. No, they were like walking through bombs though, when they shouldn't have been? It's really bizarre. Super Bomber bots are online. Yeah, like Bomberman on Genesis, Mega Bomberman's great. This has been long enough that they may have been a limped and requeued if they are real. If they're real, why have they been the same rank for a week? Like, they haven't gotten past Bronze 5. I don't think they're baby gamers. I ran into these names at 4 in the morning, Neri.
What a cute little butterfly.
And then also now at 4 p.m. I don't think they're playing Bomberman all day long. I mean, I am, but I wasn't playing Bomberman all day long. I just switched. Yeah, I was playing PSO2 all day long. Completely different. Uh-huh. Dub-Dubs is a bot. I'm pretty sure. I've seen that name before. All the same rank. God damn it! Did you just see her walk through my bombs? Ah. You see, that one player with the rose bomb is real. Ingrid 888. Yeah, I pointed that out. Yeah, Ingrid's a bot. Yeah, if they have a rank, then it's like they're probably not a bot. Try the Switch health queue and see how many bots. No, because I saw them in the Switch queue as well. I'm gonna be honest with you. Strange that there are no unique characters here either. Yeah. I don't know if Phase at 40 or whatever the hell the yellow bomber was a real person or not either. Alright, let me actually try to step it up now and try to dunk on them and not bomb myself. Yeah, I think they're official bots. I don't think they'd be bots that random people have set up to just play the game. Google and you find an article that says the game has bots and they act erratically. Yeah, exactly. Like, I have seen real players in this game. Prince Kia, I'm pretty sure, is one. Oh. killed myself there, but that's fine. Wow. Okay. She had bomb kicked back. The bots know what they're doing, which is like the craziest thing to me. Like, they're decent enough. But yeah, it's a bot. And that's why I'm just like, why are there so many bots? Because no one's playing this game. Ride Louie 5 times. I can't do that. Play 3 times with Red? I can do that. Holy shit, Louie is so hard to find. There are 2 devils, switch players or bots, you must choose. I mean, I guess I'd rather have bots at this rate. Because Switch players are just gonna lag and throw lag bombs at me.
I can't wait to start.
Trendy. I mean, besides who's playing this on anything besides a Switch? It's free on PC, Neri. It's free. Who plays Bomberman on PC? I do! See? It's these bots again! Yeah, it's free!
Beginning my assault. They got me! I can still fight. I'm all burned out.
Okay, maybe they all are bots, yeah. God.
I can still fight.
I can turn
Worth it. Don't even care. Yeah. It's just very, very weird. Yeah. Well, someone here says like, oh, there's an article that says that they're bots, and I'm just like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, the fact that you can't queue at the party, I think, messes that up. It's also 6-month post-release. No. You're thinking of the Stadia version. It just came out for everything else. The Stadia one dropped off, absolutely. Does it also have crossplay? I don't know if it has crossplay with Stadia. I think it does. But it has crossplay in general, but the crossplay isn't good. He found footage of the Stadia version of the people playing in Schwart, Marimo-chan, and Ingrid. Yeah.
I'm the best.
Yeah, if it can't crossplay with the Stadia, it's even sadder. Yeah, I don't know. Is this the free version? Yeah. Super Bomberman R Online is free. Super Bomberman R isn't. At least they added bots rather than letting the game be unplayable. Yeah. Unfortunately, I feel like this is gonna be dead on arrival. Even though I kind of want it to succeed. No one appreciates Bomberman.
Here I come.
I'm just gonna kill myself right here.
I can still fight.
He walked through my bomb!
I'll get him this time.
I'm trying to like bait them. Because now that I know that they're bots, I don't know if they have any weaknesses. Like if they'll try to like stand in like corners or whatever. Or if I just let them be. Because maybe they'll just blow themselves up. I don't know. That person's real. These aren't.
It's over. I won't slip up again.
Yeah, those are real people.
I won't slip up again. It's finally over. I warn you. No use.
Oh, Jesus. Ah. Please get the fuck away from me, actual real human being.
Wait for your chance.
What? I wasn't... How did I get hit?
There. It's over. I won't slip up again. There. Oh no.
Oh, Jesus. Don't tell me we're the only two humans.
What should I be doing now?
I was slightly standing in it. No, they're gonna get it. That's depressing. I was matched up with one other person? I wouldn't be surprised. I turned the rate of bots up based on complaints about the queue time. Absolutely. The bots are so careful too. Like, they're not gonna intentionally run into your bombs.
You fought a great match.
Train dance and spin on the spot though. I still have to play with red again. It also doesn't help because all the bots can gang up on actual players too. And get them out, and then it's just bots playing with each other. And it's like, holy hell, no wonder why getting like silver up and stuff like that is actually hard. Hey Joe, what up? I'm playing some Bomberman against mostly bots. Because that game, Bomberman. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's really obvious. Maybe all the real humans are in like gold rank or something right now, so anyone under the max rank is stuck with bots. That could be it too, but I think I swore that I saw someone that had almost max rank. Was Boom influenced by Bomberman? I'm gonna be honest with you. A little bit, but Boom was more influenced by Klonoa than Sonic. Fun fact.
I'm the best.
At least for his like design-wise. No, it's crossplay. I just turned the crossplay off to see who's playing this on PC, because if I play it on Switch, it's very laggy. Like, if I play against the Switch users, I should say. It also loads way slower. I could show you how long it takes for Switch players, I guess. Yeah, it takes about 83 years to load in, which is why I turned that shit off. You just walked through my bomb. Oh, I can't punch with you. Uh-huh. Map is closing. Oh yeah, there's the real player. Hot. Hot. I keep bombing myself because I let it go off and then I walk back into it at the last fucking frame. Yeah, I'm not surprised if it's limited either. Now I can use yellow. And actually toss better. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm just using characters that I'm not really used to. I like having yellow so I can toss and throw and kick and punch. I'm okay not having, like... What, none of the spike ones? That goes through blocks? But after this, we'll put on the crossplay so we can actually see if there's anyone playing this right now. Oh yeah, that's right. Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn was limited by the graphics capability of the PS3, which is why all the hubs are split in two. I don't know, because I've had Bronze 5 non-unique character before be an actual person. I think all the bots as their tags say, "Let's have fun."
I'm number one.
Like, for example, I can do that and dunk on the bots because they don't understand that I'm dunking them. gaps closing into this one. Is there anyone real in here? He's got me! Oh, fuck, I put one down behind me. I do that to myself unintentionally, constantly, where I put a bomb down. And I mean to throw it, and it just doesn't pick it up and throw it. These are all bots.
I arise like the phoenix.
Oh, god damn it! I didn't see the other bomb there! I tried to go in, and it won't let me. Fucking bots. They keep, like I said, they keep going after me, like on top of me, and if they're on top of me, I can't do anything. What am I gonna do? Blow myself up right next to them? They're suicidal. Yeah, exactly. They have no self-preservation instinct at all. And they'll just, like, 4 of them will just go to your space. I wanted to know why, when it came to some of the bots and some of the actual people, I would have a problem where there's a line of bombs and they all explode, but I'm the only one out that dies and they're fine. And I'm just like,
What a cute little butterfly.
I don't understand, but I keep seeing that happen too sometimes. If we suicide bomb each other. You tiny 7 eyes 3D. I give kiss kiss. Yeah, Pyramid Head straight up murders if you touch someone with them. You have to use his ability though. It's not just touching. They have to have their ability up. I guess one of the best things to do is just try to be passive. I want to go up, probably. Up and then up again. Just let the bots destroy themselves. That's how we have to play this game now. Yes! 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 I want Rui though. Rui Louie. No, get out of here! Get out of here, bots. Oh, there's an actual player. I love him. I love him. I have him now. While like this, I can't throw bombs.
I arise like the phoenix.
Is the last one a human? Yeah. I win! I win! I win!
That was fun!
Yatta! Versus one fucking human player. Player one, outdoor. Yeah, but we won! Woohoo! We did it, chat. I got the victory royale on stream. And Rui helped. And that is how you bomb a man. Congrats, I'm now a klutz. I can't believe I just wiped out Tomato Town. Alright. Let's see how dead this is, though. The homing bombs mines and remote-controlled bombs from Super Bomberman 5 be super annoying in this game. Oh my god, remote-controlled bombs would be an asshole move. We might be in the same room. Oh boy. At least this music slaps. We're gonna be here for a while. That wasn't too bad. Oh my god, we have humans. Switch players. A real player.
It's fine. Leave it to me.
I can turn this around. I can fly.
Worth it. Oh, I put my bomb behind me. I didn't even mean to. I didn't drop it. It auto-dropped it. Switch players aren't human. Thank you, Anakin, for gifting EJ a sub. Kiss, kiss. Like, the queue is faster because there's more actual humans playing, but at the same time, it's like, well, it takes longer to load. But I could also be playing against bots and farming points. Okay. So what do we have in here? Yeah, it's gonna be the 5 years of loading, you know.
It's fine. Leave it to me.
Bully. I bully.
I arise like the phoenix.
I bully. Yeah, I'm staying here. You fucking bet I'm staying here. That's someone who's gold. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Yes, 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 yes! I've beaten you! Yes, Rui's mine! Yes!
Wait for your chance.
Oh, Rui! It's okay, I don't need you anyway.
What could I be doing here? There! There! Oh no! There's no use! There! I won't slip up again! There! 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 Oh no! There!
I wanted Rui!
There! 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 I won't slip up again!
Pretendo, showtime!
There! There! There!
Mine now! Oh! Oh, did we all blow each other up? Oh. They blew each other up, but they still had lives. But hi, Hi there, August. How you doing? You're popping in for a little bit, but hi. I give you kiss. Do an MSQ on your third alt? Your third alt? What do you mean your third alt? I want to give this game a try. It's free! I keep telling people it's on PC and it's free. Use story, skip the second. Ah. Oh my fucking god. Discord Bomberman night? I mean, we could technically do that. There are private matches. But I think in order to join the private matches, you have to pay the $10 for the premium. That's the only downside. Which I can host them, because I have it. I just don't know if others that are free can join the private games. Free can join. Oh, shit! That changes everything. We can totally do Bomberman night.
I'm number one.
Haha! I baited you! I baited you!
There are things I still need to do.
Ha-ha! Got him.
I won't slip up again. I can turn this around.
Let the hate flow through you. Just kidding, I'm back. Boys, we got him.
It's over. I won't slip up again.
Boys,
Oh my goodness.
I played myself. Oh, I played myself. I didn't think my blast was that big. It's fine. I got greedy. my bombs bounce so erratically that I'm just like, maybe if I go here I'll be okay. No, I'm not okay if I go here. I thought that he would have died. by walking into it. The one time that I threw it in, but apparently not. Yeah, I gotta channel more Palpatine next game. Definitely. You don't gain experience for it, but you can unlock achievements in private mode. I got the Victory Royale while facing Sean 1v1 in Bomberman, and it gave me the Bomber Royale achievement for a private match. It's nice because versus humans make more mistakes than the bots, but the bots, I don't know, they're easy at times, and then they just dodge perfectly every single time, except when they don't. So it's harder to kill them, and then there's usually more bots late game. And more players and bots, the harder it is to actually win in the final map. Yeah, the bots have to make their own mistakes in order to lose most of the time, I feel. I also think it's way too hard to gain EXP currently. Like, you know, to level up to like the next rank. You have to make it to like top 32 most of the time to even rank at all. And that's silver, and it goes up to like what, like some obscene rank. Hehe.
I can turn this around.
They played themselves. They went after me really hard. That was an actual player, and you could tell that was an actual player because they got really mad and then tried to just drop on me. Yeah, bots are definitely more predictable. Hooray! You're using me as a shield. Go away from me. Oh. So that's the only bad thing. It's like I couldn't get near the pyramid head because the pyramid head has an item that's just literally, or the special ability that's like, oh, you're dead if you get near one. And it's like I tried to block him in because he took a life and he killed me over it. I wanted that life. Foxhound. Yeah, only pyramid head can do that, so that's a good thing. At the same time, what was I gonna do? Play, like, bomb punches and footsies with the person on the other side in between me and Pyramid Head? And then it's like, once I would have killed him, like, Pyramid Head could just run up to me and just, like, trap me. That's the thing. I was in a lose-lose situation. Yeah, I know he doesn't even play the game, he's just a hazard, I know! I actually don't know the Bomberman 64 mini-boss abilities or anything. Rushing at you at full speed, so you mean Rui and Vic Viper? Because the rush is, yeah, he go Noom. Yeah, right in two. Oh, that sucks. Oh yeah, Pyramid Head Bomber is kind of bad in Grand Prix because he can't get any, like, power-ups. Yeah, he just has terrible bombs, terrible speed, and he relies on a special. That's why a lot of them will go into the middle and camp in there, because then it's like, oh, are you gonna come after me? Because if you open up the middle, like, I'll just get out and kill you. Wow, this is a really long load. This is potato mode.
Round one.
Oof. Oof. Whose connection is doing this? Yeah, someone's lagging.
I'm number one.
I didn't even need that.
I won't slip up again.
Map's closing. Fuck! Yeah, I was trapped in. I couldn't get away no matter where I went. I didn't have punch anymore either. Yeah, there was a lot of players in that one. I don't think they are, considering they needed to focus on all of the models that they have to reuse first. I don't think Bomberman 64 mini bosses are gonna even be a thing. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna focus on Konami characters first. Nope, they don't. Yeah, it just really depends on how long-term the support is for this game, to be honest with you.
It's a beautiful day out.
They're just gonna hide in the corner and that's all they're gonna do? with that?
I still need to do.
Wow! I'm going up.
There are things I still need to do. I can still fight.
Oh. Oh. Like I said, people just suicide bombing on me. White's still really good. Cause just like, get your stats up and then you got it. Still kind of fucked up. The only Hudson rep is Princess Tomato Bomber. Yeah. Let's not think about that.
All right, let's go.
I want Picnic Bomberman. I want them to have Heart Bomb. Yeah, they have 2 reps from Pop and Music at least. I keep saying, I want my Goemon. I want it. Have you ever exploded and nothing hit you? No, every time I explode, I get hit. Why isn't Goemon Bomber in this? Because he isn't yet. I don't know why. Yeah, they're probably saving other characters for a season 2.
I won't lose.
You did this to yourself.
I won't slip up again. There. 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 What should I be doing? I won't slip up again. There.
Whee! Someone took the power up that I got.
There. I won't slip up again. I won't slip up again. There. There.
Damn it. It's like, what was I? 33rd, and I get a negative 10 points for losing? It doesn't make sense. Why does it want to do that to me? Hiya. My day's been pretty good. Did some PSO, got the thing that I wanted, so now I'm chilling.
What a cute little butterfly.
33rd is one worse than half as good. Yeah, I know, but still, why does it have to be half? To get points, if that makes sense. Shouldn't it be based on if you get kills? Because you can just do nothing and survive. There are characters built around that. Yeah. Green is, you win by doing nothing. Oh boy. This is gonna be a match that slowly loads, isn't it? Does this game have the Super Smash Bros. Stock free-for-all problem? Not really. It can if people gang up on you. Here we choose stock, not time, for a free-for-all. Oh yeah, the player just camps and avoids. I mean, yes and no. Because there is a timer with this game. It gets worse in gold rank. You have to make top 16 every time to gain points. Anything lower, you'll lose points. Why? That makes it like impossible to get like the max rank, because then it's like, oh, to get max rank, what, you have to be like top like 8 or 4 every single time, or even top 1 over and over and over and over? That's impossible. You're not gonna win every single time.
It's fine. Leave it to me.
Max rank by just beating bots.
I can turn this around.
I mean, at this point. They got mad.
There are things I still need to do.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. Goes through. Invincibility. I don't... Okay, mine blew up. I swear that I tossed it, though. I wasn't moving! He's the Game & Watch hero of this game. Yeah, so Yellow's bombs are rubber, and that means that it can bounce around even more. So it can bounce, hit someone, and then, like, potentially go behind them or on the side of them, and then I can trap them. It's pretty much RNG bomb throw, yeah. I just like using it, even though I shouldn't.
What a cute little butterfly.
But, like, green is super duper defensive. Am I gonna do private matches with chat? Probably not this second, but eventually, yeah. Probably gonna do like 1 or 2 more matches and then hop off. Green seems really bad due to lack of speed. Green is defensive. You stay in the corner and you just punch the bombs and no one can kill you. You just punch the bombs away from you. Yeah, green can survive till the end but can't win the final showdown in your experience. You do love playing green. Yeah, you have all the tools to survive and block bombs, and how do you eliminate everyone else? You hope that the other person blows himself up. You miss PSO grinding. Got my Sumakitty J sword. Potato again. Just potato switches. Potato connection.
It's a beautiful day out.
Oh wait, they can just remove bombs? Did they just hit the bomb and detonate it and not actually kill the bomb? What?
I can turn this around.
Please, 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 please. Go away! Ooh! Fun! Come on! You need to give me some credit here. Yeah, if both players knock each other out, it's a draw. I can tell you that straight up. Mine.
Something's not right here. I can turn this around.
Okay. There's a bot.
I can turn this around.
Yeah, blow yourself up.
Rise like the phoenix.
I can't believe it's me, probably a human player, and a bot.
I won't slip up again. There. Re-energized.
I can turn this around.
Oh. Me and the bot killed each other. You see, that's the thing that sucks. Yeah, that was a bot. There are default bots for the game because there aren't enough people playing it. That's why I'm like, kinda sucks, but you know, the bots isn't CPUs to fill spots. That's correct. Watch how they twitch. That's why I'm like, I can't believe Pinkbot ganged up on me. You never like fighting the Bomberman AI? Yeah, it's kind of, it knows what it's doing. Yeah, even on normal they are a pain. Exactly.
Hashtag
Hey, Crodon.
Thank you, friend. I give kiss kiss.
Alright, we'll see if any of the ones I'm queued against are real people or not. We shall see. Hi, Hino.
It's a beautiful day out.
Oh no! I won't slip up again.
That's a real player. That's a real player. Ooh! I'm okay with being in here. No one come on over here. No. They almost killed themselves? I think that's a real person. Yeah, it's a real person. Please, 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 please. Oh my god. Easy game, boys. Easy life. Why don't emote to check if they are humans? I mean, I can. Ah. Tunnel vision. So many people here.
If you're bored, let's go shopping.
Yeah, I was trying to kick it and go back, but they boxing me in, all of them. At least I got a little bit up.
If you're bored, let's go shopping.
Yeah, the White Bomber is really strong, but you need to get the stats up. If you don't get the stats, you aren't getting it. And even then, there's still 7 people alive now. Oh, they didn't realize he just put them down in a row. Oh, green's there. I think this White Bomber's got it. They can only defend. They're dead. White Bomber knows how to play Bomberman really well. I think they're in Platinum. Yeah. You have to, like, really just do the best you can and drop right around them. Green Galaxy Brain. You can survive as green, but you can't really win. We've been over that. So, I can show you. Here, green is no speed at all, starts with, and can only get 1 bomb and 1 firepower, but has throw, kick, and punch. can't get the other 2 power-ups. So it's literally the I'm just playing to avoid the bombs character. Yeah. That's why it's like compared to white, and white starts with nothing, no power-ups, 2 into fire, 1 bomb, no speed, but can get max stats. And all the power-ups. Minnie thinks green sucks. Green does suck. It can survive, but it can't kill. So if your objective is to play super defensive and just get to top like 4, you can do it as green consistently. Green is only as strong as the enemy, yeah. You just have to kind of bop the bombs back, you know? Yeah, green's only useful to farm rank points, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a Princess Tomato Bomber, which I would say that Princess Tomato Bomber is probably the worst in the game. I don't like them. I think that Pyramid Head's better than them. They can grab onto a character and power up the nearby character, but you just suicide bomb people with the 2 of you. Because she kind of just controls you. And she can be like, okay, I grab you and I place you next to a bomb. And if you don't have a life and I do, I just take your life. And she's just the suicide bomber, legitimately. But then someone else can come in and just take the life, so I don't understand. It's not... I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, that's what we were saying, like, that green got 2nd place. Yeah, green's good defensively. It can't kill and get 1st, though, with its stats, usually. Unless the other person messes up and kills themselves. Yeah, that's why, you know, we're thinking that there's gonna eventually be the Goemon Bomber, because I want it. I want it real bad. Oh, yeah, Bill shoots 4 squares ahead, erasing bombs and knocking out characters. Princess Tomato's bomber ability in the original was so useful for Grand Prix, but it makes sense why they had to replace it. She also started with Power Glove and Rubber Bombs in that game. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. They tried to balance it, maybe? I have no idea. Mimi seems really interesting, though. I don't know who they're gonna make bombers of. I see, like, no one playing Richter. Like, Vic Viper, it can be really good. Because, like I said, Vic Viper is literally just, the Rui. And I like Alucard. People were playing Alucard for a while, but he's really defensive as well. Ability before was giving a 1U shield to anyone who passes you when doing the ability. And the shield just makes getting a hit by fire turn into a knockout instead of death. Oh, yeah. Alucard's evasion, yeah, he's really good, but he can't go far with it. Also, people keep on messaging me on Steam. But I think I'm done streaming for now. It's been 9.5 hours. Oh geez, who is on right now? Asia's still on. Mark is on. BK is on. Variety is Hope is on. As well as King. Yeah, no problem. Let me run ad for 3 minutes. Let me see my manage reward requests. I did the Toos. I did the No Salvation.
I've got some tricks of my own.
And Sue is like,
Hee-hoo, time to stab someone.
yeah. Yeah, I heard that Billy at the Beach got DMCA claimed. Let me see if there's anything on the board. Nope. I'll probably be hosting. I missed Arcs Fest. It's fine. It's not like I really needed to see it or anything. I've done Arcs Festival a billion times. Yeah, let me host Variety as Hope, because I never got to host the charity stream channel. And Cheesy's playing. Apprentice in 15 minutes? Yeah, I'll be doing that off stream, just to get that out of the way. Is that a Fall Guy bean as a bomber? Yeah. Yeah, they have a crossover event where there's a Bomberman skin in Fall Guys and there's a bean bomber in this. It's a cute crossover, you know? I should play Fall Guys some more. I've been doing a lot of it off stream with friends here and there. Getting those W's. I remember, like, there was one day where I played with a friend and I got like 3 or 4 wins, like a couple of them just like in a row, and I was just like, damn. I wish I had this recorded. That doesn't look like Bomberman. Shh, shh, shh. It's the secret Bomberman. You guys should know. Alrighty. You take it easy, guys. I gotta prepare for Gaki night. So you go enjoy Cheesy playing on Variety is Hope, okay? Alright. See you guys later. Bye-bye.